So like clockwork, Apple will be announcing the new iPhone at their September annual event, and here are 5 reasons why the iPhone 15 might be the perfect purchase for you. Now, the most talked about reason, and reason number 1, is the introduction of the USB-C on the iPhone. Now, this will be the very first time that Apple will be ditching their proprietary connection, so they'll be transitioning from the Lightning to the USB-C, and this came from a European Union landmark ruling where they required all new mobile devices to have USB-C ports to ditch landfill waste with different phones using different cables. Now, this ruling is required all manufacturers to have this by 2024, but Apple's ripping off the band-aid by offering the USB-C on their iPhone 15 that's releasing in September of 2023. Now, the biggest advantage of the USB-C port is the increased data speeds. Now, with the Lightning port currently existing on the iPhone 14s and previous, you're restricted to 480 megabytes per second, but USB-C, theoretically, you can go up to 40 gigabytes. Now, there is question whether or not Apple will include the higher data transfer speeds for the Pro models and restrict them on the 15s, but we do know that USB-C is significantly better than Lightning. And on top of that, with USB-C, you get much faster charging. So with Lightning, you are restricted to power. With USB-C, you do get increased power output. So 35 watt and possibly 40 watt charging for the iPhone 15 is definitely up. And of course, lastly, universal cables. So you don't need to have a specific iPhone cable when you're charging or transferring into your computer or laptop. You can use pretty much any USB data transfer cable for your iPhone, so no more proprietary cables. Thank you very much, Apple. And of course, reason number 2 is the increased battery life. Now, with every new iPhone, you get a new processor. And with a new processor, it runs more efficient. And the A17 will be the most efficient processor yet. Not only that, there are rumors that iPhone is going to be reduced in weight, so with a titanium side body, and that may allow Apple to actually include a larger battery. But on top of that, every time a processor improves, efficiency improves, and the battery life gets better. And on top of that, iPhone 14s have had issues with their batteries, so with improved patches and software, the iPhone 15 may be the best battery performing iPhone to date. Now, reason number 3 is the improved camera on the iPhone 15. Now, of course, we know with every iPhone, there are improvements in the camera, but this year is going to be some of the most drastic improvements. The main camera, you're improving the megapixel count to 48 compared to the previous generation iPhone 14 of just 12. So that means you get a lot more quality and detail within a single picture. Not only that, there are rumors that their periscope lens will be included in the iPhone 15 Pro and Pro Max. That means you will have zoom of up to 5 to 10 times, and that's optical zoom. So that means every time you zoom into a subject, you won't be losing quality and getting a pixelated image. Now, the 48 megapixel sensor is going to be an improvement for everybody, but with the processing power of the A17, I'm willing to bet there are going to be some software improvements with background blur as well as background blur during video footage to make the iPhone 15 camera one of the best cameras ever made for a mobile device. Now, reason number 4 to purchase a new iPhone 15 is the improvement in the processor. Now, this year, Apple will be introducing the A17 chip with its new 3nm processing technology. Now, 3nm is state-of-the-art, and it's going to come equipped with a 6-core GPU and a 6-core CPU. So that means multitasking and even heavy gaming will be a breeze for the iPhone 15. And reason number 5 to purchase the iPhone 15 is the improvement on the dynamic island. Now, Apple introduced the dynamic island on the iPhone 14, removing the fixed notch. Now, this is a big improvement in the way that Apple designed the iPhones from when they first introduced the notch on the iPhone 10 to the 14, making it a little bit smaller, but people were still complaining that there wasn't enough screen real estate. Now, there have been leaks and rumors that the new dynamic island will be the smallest one yet, meaning when you're watching videos or just using your phone, you won't even notice it. So we'll see how the improvement will fare with the different apps and software. A lot of apps will have to catch up to this new dynamic island design, but I think Apple might have finally gotten it right this time. So I don't know about you guys, but I'm super excited for the iPhone 15 release, and I will be doing a video review as soon as it is released and it's out. So if you haven't done so, please consider subscribing to the channel and hit the notification bell for the weekly videos I upload on a consistent basis. So all Apple related products will be reviewed on this channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.